So earlier in the show, we were talking exactly about that, discussing the new Kavanaugh accusers, the accusations. How do you think this is going to affect? How do you think these allegations are going to affect him?
It's rocking the White House right now.
Really? You think so?
It's really rocking.
As we speak.
As we speak.
What's going on?
My sources are telling me that there are people within the White House close to the president who are saying the longer this goes on, the worse it's going to be. And they're also saying, not only that, the fact that there are more people now coming out. There are more people coming out saying things. So therefore, if there are more people coming out saying things, someone is lying.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
Who's lying? And for the good of the nation, would Kavanaugh stay? Or should he go? I mean, people in the White House are talking about
Yes.
this. Wow.
What do you think's going to end up happening?
I'm going to tell you something. I could not have imagined any of this.
Yeah, ditto.
To this day, so we have to watch it play out. But we have to use critical thinking in watching all this. And you also have to remember, women are really stepping up now. You know, once Dr. Ford had death threats, she pulled back.
Right.
But now other women are coming to the scene. And the president's poll numbers are dropping when it comes to women. They have to deal with this issue very fast and in a way that heals. And can this president heal? That's the question. He's a divider, not a unifier.
Well, speaking of women, your new book is juicy. You write about your friendship with Omarosa,
and apparently
not all
about that, Lonnie.
I know, but part of it is. That's the part I want to talk about, April Ryan.
This is the ratchet part, Lonnie Love. All right?
And you know I like it because it's juicy. Because you and Omarosa were so close as friends that she asked you at one time to be her bridesmaid.
And I'm gonna give you something else. The first time I came to the Real in the audience, it was with her.
Woo!
No
way.
Yes way. You remember that? You remember?
So what happened between you two?
She said she lied on me to prove that she was a member of the Trump campaign and the Trump White House because those people didn't like her. She was an Obama-loving, Bill Clinton-loving, Hillary Clinton-loving Democrat before she turned to a conservative woman. So the way that Trump-loving conservative woman, the way that she could show her loyalty is to find someone close to her who was in the press. As the president said, he did not like the press. So she wanted to take my head and put it on a platter and serve it to him. She said I was taking money from Hillary Clinton, which was an all-out lie. That is a career killer.
Wow.
Well, you guys were friends.
We were.
I interviewed Omarosa on my radio
another
show.
Tape. Yes. Another tape.
Cafe Mocha Radio. I have my own tapes. Lonnie has her own sets of tapes. On my radio show, Cafe Mocha, I asked her, did she think you and her would ever be friends again since she's now out of the White House? This is what she said.
Let me listen.
Yeah, I'm open to that. Like I said, as a Christian, forgiveness is incredibly important. But I also think it's important to realize that the whole story about me being drugged out of the White House and screaming and yelling, we all know that's not true because, of course, I have the whole 2 hours of my engagement, my last day at the White House. But I think it's important for people to realize that that story was fed to her by the chief of staff. It pains me that they would use a respected black reporter to spread their own propaganda.
Wow.
How you respond? She called you a respected black reporter.
Well, that was great. That was wonderful. I mean, after she tried to take money from my pocket, tried to kill my career, now I'm respected. Well, let me say this. If I was fed the story, so was CBS, ABC, and everybody else. I was just the first one to put it out. But see, what she doesn't tell you, that night she tried to tell her story. She called a reporter from the Associated Press who was asleep and didn't answer the phone. And I happened to be, if she would have answered the phone, her version of the story would have gotten out. But the White House version got out. I got this where people were ringing my phone at 6 a.m. I had just finished being on CNN until about 3 in the morning, and my phone was ringing off the hook at 6. And I said I had to deal with it. I was getting text messages. They were like, she's gone. I was like, really? I said, who? And I kept getting it, the same thing from different people. General Kelly didn't give me anything, okay? But various people were giving me something. And when it comes to these tapes of Omarosa, I believe there are tapes. But what parts has she edited? What parts is she giving you? You know, and another thing,
We have so much to discuss. I want you to hold that thought because we're going to go commercial real quick.
All right, Adrian.
But we're coming back with more of you.